This is Radio Primavera Sound live from Primavera Club, and we are here with a fantastic rapper. To, I don't think calling you just a rapper is fair, because I think you've got a myriad amount of talents. But we are about to meet for the first time the man behind the alias Jpegmafia, also known as Barrington in his family, and to his friends, you can also call him Peggy.
Yeah.
From
Sure.
Jpegmafia. How
What's
does it
up?
feel to be in Barcelona? Is this your first time performing here?
It's my first time in Spain. It's my first time ever in this area, and yeah, it's pretty beautiful. Everyone here is really attractive for some reason. It's crazy. It's weird.
It's because we have the healthy Mediterranean diet.
Probably most likely.
How was Madrid? You played there last night? What
Yeah, I
was that
played
like?
Madrid last night. It was insane. Yeah, people bouncing off the walls, very sweaty. I busted my lip. Yeah, right here.
Oh.
It's pretty
There was
gnarly.
blood, sweat, and maybe tears?
Yeah, a lot of tears.
Did you break any hearts?
No, but I almost broke my tooth. For sure. But yeah, no, it was really good. It was a tight show. Madrid was crazy. I'm hoping tonight is the same. Yeah.
I mean, you're pretty young considering you're fascinating.
I'm old, man.
How old are you now?
I just turned 29.
I turned 40 today. So,
Oh man.
so that's
Yeah.
old,
Woo!
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the granddaddy
Hey man.
granddaddy look going on
Hey
here.
man, it's clean. It's clean. I like it.
But I mean, where do we start? I mean, you've served in the U.S. Air Force.
I did.
What
yeah.
did you? What was your position in
My
the
job. I was like logistics. I work like logistics. So I was like I don't know how to explain it. I was like in charge of plane parts and like bomb parts and stuff like that.
That's
yeah.
some serious stuff. And you also lived in Japan while you were serving. Is that?
Yeah.
And
for sure.
how was that? I heard that you picked up some musical influences from Japan.
Yeah, I used to I had a little band out there, and we used to like play at people's houses and stuff. It was pretty interesting, and I was just soaking in the culture of the city while I was there. You know, like I don't know. Yeah, I have a lot of things I've taken, and things I took with me from staying in Japan that I still do today.
Like, for instance, I know you picked up on a lot of extreme noise, experimental artists like
Yeah.
Merzabau or...
Yeah. A lot of them. A lot of like Skinny Puppy. Who else? Throb and Gristle is the main one for
yes.
noise. That's my favorite. Like as far as like noisy shit goes.
So would you say that all those influences from traveling through work and traveling the world as you have, is that what has made you sound so distinct from other artists who could be categorized as hip-hop artists from the United States?
It might. I mean, it might, honestly. That might be it. I'm not really sure. But, you know, I'm not trying to make myself stand off from anything. I'm just kind of doing what comes naturally to me. So, like, yeah, it could just be that whatever I'm doing can only come from just me or something. You know what I mean? Just like whatever Kendrick is doing can only come from him. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Yeah.
Who were some of your musical influences when you were dreaming of becoming an artist?
Cameron from Diplomats, Jay-Z, MF Doom. I looked up to MF Doom in particular a lot because his come up was kind of strange, you know? He kind of was in the industry, and then he left the industry because of tragedy, and then he came back almost like on some revenge shit or something. I don't know. It's kind of like he's like the anti-hero to me. But yeah, a lot of people like that. I always like imagine myself like them because I listen to them the most. Yeah, people like that.
Mm-hmm. Chuck D from Public Enemy once famously said that hip-hop is CNN for black people.
That's right. Yep.
And now hip-hop is the giant musical dominant force. Even here tonight at Primavera Club, one of the Sala Dos is mainly dedicated to artists that in the olden days of record stores, they would all fit into the area where they call the urban music.
Right, urban, yeah.
We got a
We'd
bit
all
of...
be in one area, yeah.
I mean, it's obviously... you're black, basically. You know,
Yeah,
black artists.
basically.
It's the way of
Whatever you do, if you're black and do anything, you're in the. Here you go.
you put them in the urban section, you know, and it's
Yeah.
like put him next to Wilson Pickett and and Tupac,
Wilson Pickett, Tupac, Stevie Wonder, all of y'all. Just right over there.
SWV. It was all in one sack. So considering that hip hop is such a dominant force, and
Yeah.
especially the young generations, that's all they want to hear.
Yeah.
It seems like. Do you think the medium of hip hop is being used wisely to counterattack some of the messages in the media?
I think maybe not. I don't know. As a whole, maybe not. But I think individually, if you look at artists individually, there are certain ones that are, but that are using it. And I don't wait. And I don't know because like that. I guess that all depends on how you view it. I guess. But like, I guess I feel like I think I know what you're talking about. And like, yeah, there are some artists that are like that. But as a whole, like, is the message as a whole? Like, if you look at hip hop as like one general thing, maybe not. But it doesn't matter to me because it's just ironic because no, hip hop was not supposed to win at all. It's not even supposed to be here. It's not even real music. You know, it's people rapping over other music is what it was categorized as, and now it's just killing off everything. So it's just funny to me. It's funny as hell.
And do you think it's fair as well that people expect hip hop to be conscientious, or you know, like people give grief to rappers who just want to be like Lil Yachty, who's having fun and just like being dumbass about, you know, absurd even. Do you think it's fair to demand so much from a musical style?
I mean, not really, because like I feel like it's up to the artist to put out what they want to put out, and it's up to the listener to pick and choose what they want. So if you don't want to listen to that kind of shit, then I just don't even listen to it. You know, like the things I don't want to listen to, I don't even have an opinion on most of them because I just don't even. I'm not even actively trying to listen to them. Like at the end of the day, everyone has a life, and no one's forcing you to listen to anything. So if you want like some weird shit, maybe listen to me or listen to like Rockhampton or something. And if you want some shit like Lil Yachty, listen to Lil Yachty. If you want some conscious shit, listen to Common or whatever. It's just there's so many things. There's so many different artists you can listen to now. There's no excuse for anybody really, you know, to be like, oh, I want everything to be like this because everything is so catered to any kind of taste, I guess. That's a long-winded ass answer, but yeah.
We like long-winded. Speaking of artists that some people enjoy and some people can't stomach, you have a song title which is, you know which I'm going to ask.
Oh, shit.
It's called I Cannot Fucking Wait Till Morrissey Dies.
Right. I thought you were going to ask about a different one, but go ahead. That's
okay,
cool.
so well, let's turn on that one, especially because Primavera Sound has always been very much in love with British bands from the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
The Smiths, you know, they're practically sacred cows in this house. And Morrissey, yeah, tell us, where does this animosity towards the ex-leader of the Smiths come from?
You know, honestly, I have a lot of animosity towards him, but it's more the idea of him. It's like, here's a guy who's been saying stupid shit for years and years and years, and then we have a culture of people who just don't seem to really care, but they'll come down on other artists for doing the same kind of shit, but for some reason, I guess because Morrissey's music is too good, no one wants to do it. But it's just like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck about his music. I don't give a fuck. He's not worth a piece of garbage to me. So to me, he needs to be slapped. Because if I slap the shit out of him, maybe he'll learn. And, you know, I don't know what else to do because, like, no one can talk to him. No one can blah. He's saying all this racist shit. I feel like slapping Morrissey and checking him would send a message to people to stop letting shit like that slide. You know what I mean? So it's more like that. Do I actually do I hate Morrissey as a person? I've never met him. Morrissey's not really worth a piece of garbage to me. I don't really care. It's more like the idea of him that I want to slap the shit out of. So yeah, fuck Morrissey.
Would you think the same about Kanye West?
About Kanye? Man.
Because it's the same situation.
I mean,
brilliant,
honestly,
genius musical artist.
I mean, if you look at the way I've been reacting to it, it is kind of going down that road. But man, because I don't know what he's doing, man. I just don't know what he's doing. With Morrissey, it's just like he already has a track record of that shit. Kanye, the shit is happening like live in my face. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm about to run up on Kanye West or anything like that. But yeah, I don't know. All that kind of shit needs to be checked. But like, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter who it is. So yeah.
Just off the record, my favorite answer was Jonah Hill saying, about how.
Oh, he's his best friend.
Yeah, it's like why and he's like, I don't bail on a friend or on someone I admire just because they have a bad period or a season or a couple of years of. But anyway, let's move on to the other song that I'm gonna ask you about.
What you got?
You know the one. You have a song called "I Might Vote for Donald Trump," which is interesting. So tell me about that.
Yeah, that song is me and my homie Freaky. We were just like looking at Trump, and we were just like fascinated because we were just watching this man just like finesse his way into the White House just live. So we were trying to think of a way to make like some kind of song to document it that wasn't just like fuck Trump or fuck this or whatever. That's too easy. So we wanted something that was just more like just a little more like, oh, what's going on here? So I might vote for Donald Trump is like, the idea is it shouldn't have been legal to vote for this nigga in the first place. So we might vote for him because it's so stupid at this point. Why not vote for him? Because it's just everything, it's all a joke now. Like at the time people were talking about emails and all this other dumb shit, and it just looked like reality television. So it just like, we just took it so, it was so not serious. We were like, oh, yeah, fuck it. I'll vote for Trump because it doesn't matter now. He's going to win anyway. So it was kind of like that. Did I actually vote for Trump? Fuck no. But, like, it was just, like, the idea of it. You know what I mean? Like, in the end, we were right. He won anyway. So, like, yeah.
But this is an interesting time for artists because sometimes artists have played with irony, sarcasm, to get a message across. Comedians are being shut down because people are becoming very thin-skinned with certain messages.
Yeah.
As an artist, how do you feel about that?
I mean, that's not my problem. I'm here. I'm going to do what I do. And it's not my business to try to please people who don't want to be pleased and aren't going to listen to me anyway. If someone listens to me and gets offended by something I say, then odds are I was trying to offend you anyway, so I don't really care. You know what I mean? So like, I don't matter. The times can change. I am me. You know what I mean? So whatever.
I mean, I swear, looking through all listening to your songs, I mean, the titles are like powerful hashtags that beg some explanations. For instance, right-wing trap.
Yeah, right-wing trap.
What's going on there?
So right-wing trap is just like, yeah, right-wing trap. This shit makes you, feel Republican. Shit makes you want to watch Fox News. Yeah, right-wing trap. It's I like these kind of genres because like, imagine what right-wing trap would actually sound like. You know what I mean? Just some like very weird. It'd be some weird shit. So I like the idea of it. I'm not actually a right-wing trapper. I don't adhere to right-wing ideals. So me making a genre called right-wing trap is the irony in itself because I'm clearly not against that completely. So obviously I'm not like that. But shit, if right-wing trap existed, it might sound like this, for example. I think I put a song called Man Purse was right-wing trap. Yeah.
I also believe, I understand you have a master's degree in journalism.
Yeah.
I mean, you've done so many things, and you are young, as I pointed out.
No, man, I'm old as hell.
So, how has what you've learned in music journalism helped you as a rapper, as a documentarian of what you see and what you experience?
Yeah, it's helped me like researching, documenting shit, and regurgitating it back out in a creative way, I guess. It's helped me in that way. I don't know if it's helped me in any other way, but man, I wish people would stop saying that shit, man, because like that shit, like, yeah, I was in the military when I got that shit, so it's like it's not the same as like someone who went like 8 years or something like that. My shit holds no weight. So like I don't know. You probably like a real journalist. I have the paperwork, but it's not like a thing. You know what I mean?
I've been winging it all my life, man. I'm the Donald Trump of Primavera Club, man. I bullshit my way into this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Just to wrap this up, we're doing a thing where we like to ask artists as a playful game of imagine yourself in 10 years. How would you like your spread, your setup to be like? Your studio, your house. Where would you like to see yourself as Jpegmafia in 10 years?
In 10 years, I'll be in the country. I'll be in the country, deep in the country in France somewhere. I have a big ass house with like 3 tigers. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, some shit like that. My credit would be hella good. I drive a nice car. I don't know, just very little shit. To be honest, if I had like millions and millions of dollars, I could probably buy everything I ever wanted in life with like $50,000. Like I'm pretty simple. So like, I don't know. In 10 years, I just hope I'm still financially stable and relevant in music. If not, I'll probably be at home like watching Netflix and jacking off or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'll be doing.
You just described my perfect Friday night. Netflix
Yeah, that's what it
and
is. Yeah.
wiggling, wiggling the wiggles.
And wanking it. Netflix and wanking it.
Thank you so much, Peggy, to intimate friends, Jpegmafia, ladies and
Absolutely.
gentlemen. Round of
Absolutely.
applause,
Absolutely.
Jpegmafia.